Raw horsepower, built on dirt. This is the world of outlaws.
The greatest show on dirt.
Charging into Eldora Speedway, June 17th through the 20th.
You already know Dirt Vision is home to the greatest shows on dirt. Now, Dirt Vision offers you more ways to watch dirt racing than anywhere else. In addition to the standard World of Outlaws broadcasts, you can watch these alternate streams. The Dirt Vision dashboard is information overload, bringing you expanded data, lineups, and stats while still seeing the on-track action. Multiview makes you feel like you're in the control room with the producer, giving you the ability to see 4 camera angles at once. Or shift your viewing experience into overdrive with Dirt Zone, which takes you from track to track, providing whip-around coverage of each live Dirt Vision race in a multi-screen format. That's 4 ways to watch live coverage of World of Outlaws sprints and late models. Dirt Vision Dashboard, Multiview, Dirt Zone, or the standard stream. Dirt Vision is home to the greatest shows on dirt.
A shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave through a track near you.
Coming to Ransomville Speedway, June 23rd. Hear it, feel it, live it.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Gazoo Racing. We make some seriously fast cars, like this one and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big, happy family of speed demons. Now you're up to speed. You in?
It's all new and it's the greatest store on dirt. All the World of Outlaws and dirt car racing apparel and licensed merchandise under one roof. Visit online today for everything from shirts to hoodies, hats to collectibles. The greatest store on DIRT.com.
Raw horsepower, built on dirt. This is the world of outlaws. Charging into I-94 EMR Speedway, June 24th.
If dirt was a paycheck, we'd all be leaving here rich tonight. Until that happens, it pays to use Tub-A-Towel's heavy-duty cleaning wipes. At the track, in the garage, or at home, Tub-A-Towels is tough on dirt, easy on hands, and made in the USA. Tub-A-Towels, the world's hardest working wipe. Available at all major automotive and hardware retail stores.
Race fans, November 4th through the 7th, dirt racing's most celebrated stars will shine in an electrifying spectacle, the World of Outlaws World Finals at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Purchase a ticket package by Monday, August 3rd at alldirtroads.com and get a free pit pass. All dirt roads lead to Charlotte as the World of Outlaws sprint cars, late models, and super dirt car big block modifieds collide.
Floyd trying to pull up to even with him, but can't do it that time. There's a fine line to getting that momentum on exit of the corner, and Floyd just not.
And then there was one night left. 2 nights have set the stage. Tonight, Eldora decides the story. Welcome back to the Big E in Rossburg, Ohio, where the lights are bright, the cushion is waiting, and the pressure is at its highest for the final night of the DIRTcar eSports Stars and Stripes Classic. in just about 2 hours from now. In 50 laps, we'll find out who takes home the $300 to win jackpot and a $12.50 purse. Glad you could join us here on the DIRTcar Racing YouTube channel. Marty Sakala alongside Zach Chapman. And we have got a packed show for you this evening. We'll start things off in the Last Chance Showdown in just a couple of minutes, followed by our 50-lap feature. But first, if you missed us last night, here's what went down at Night 2 of the Stars and Stripes Classic. Take 3 on this restart. Let's get rolling.
Green flag, green flag.
Kind of difficulties on the scoring side, but this is your race for the lead. Rolling up on the top shelf, trying to take her to the point. Busby looking for second. New leader, it's Bubba rolling to the 5:15. Thomas fighting back. Can he slide up there in front of the 82? He cannot. Slots down to third, right in front of the nose of Nathan Waddell. And here comes the run as well by Clayton Johnson for the bottom step of the podium, Zach.
Yeah, Nathan trying to work it down to the inside. He's got Clayton one spot below him down there way on the apron. Somehow Clayton working that inside. I mean, he's on the bottom 3 wide. Give him a 2 for 1 here, Marty. Up to third.
Almost got the discount there. Johnson drops 1 to Thomas and now crosses over meanwhile with a 5 of Waddell. Trying to force it 3 wide off for turn 2. Stays door-to-door in turn number 3 with Waddell for the bottom step of the podium and Thomas. Clayton Johnson up 2 spots in the third position.
I mean, this is what we wanted to see tonight. Look at this. I mean, this is the battle for
Caution.
third. These guys are racing. Oh, caution flag gonna wave. Who's
Brody
that
Thompson.
for? Brody Thompson.
Restart here, a stack up on the bottom. Rolling just like that will serve. Wants to bring his teammate Tanner Thomas up to the second position. Busby low for that third spot. I think Clayton Johnson may have shown everyone there's back. Down the stairs, there's momentum. Busby with a slider on Thompson. Oh boy, and I thought Waddell was going to take somebody with him there. Slide jump that 225 on Johnson for a moment. And Waddell and Nucles all now in a race for position number 5. Comes the back, Chase Hall around the 5. A lot of great racing, 2 wide and 3 wide for the final transfer spot. Oh, hang on there, a close call for Hyatt in the 2.
He is all over the deck lid. I mean, that lead he had is gone. It is not there anymore. He's going to duck to the inside, I bet. Right here it goes.
Slide job, Busby for the lead after the quickest lap of the race, the 15:44. That's we're halfway home. 15 up, 15 down. Bubba rolling, says nada. He hangs on to the race lead of the moment. Does Busby show the nose underneath or Rolling go downstairs? No, they both keep it up next to the wall.
Yeah, I think Busby, he had his fun. He tried it there through 1 and 2.
Exactly. You sure about that?
Now we try it. Yeah, try it through 3 and 4. Don't do it through 1 and 2. 3 and 4, stick to the outside. Nope, can't do it. But there you go. You got him to slide in 1 and 2. Cut back underneath. No, you couldn't get there.
4th spot away. Here we go again. Busby for the lead on to 5:15. Oh, they both got up on the wall for just a moment. That time Bayer was rolling by just about a nose.
Yeah, these guys are messing up, Marty. Look at that 225. We're going to have a 3-way here for the lead, too.
Taking right on board with Clayton Johnson. He's getting the best view of anybody in this battle. And now Dustin Busby leads the line. Here comes Clayton Johnson. Maybe trying to go 2 for 1. Almost. But that's what Desmond Busby wanted, though, Zach.
Yeah, he made it interesting. He slotted in there, and Busby now, meanwhile, he's gone. 0.6 of a second up the road.
Up, hold that thought. Chase Hall up on
flag.
2 wheels. Caden Roy also involved. And so that was Busby taking the win over Clayton Johnson and Nathan Waddell. We are set to go, though, for our last chance showdown. 20 laps, top 4 transfer in. Here is a look at the starting lineup. On the pole, Stephen Rayfield in the number 500 to the outside. It's Bryson Duggar in the 27. Row 2, Ronald Conkle in the 027 to the outside. Jeff Bowser Jr. in the 730. Row 3, Easton Hunter in the 08 and Jordan Navarro in the 96. Row 4, Anthony Vigilant in the 52 and Damian Kiefer in the 13. Running out the top 10, Braden Carter in the 50 and Jerron Valley in the 91. Row 6, Ryan Chilifo in the 07 and Jason Smith, in car number 8. Row 7, Hagen Sorensen in the 45 and Jonathan Clapp in the 23. Row number 8, Trevor Frank in the 121, Cameron Weingart in the 129. Row 9, Cody Buck in the 29 and Jared Mogard in the 00. In the final row, Stephen Hart in the number 11 and Brody Thompson in the 99. We got everyone here for this last chance showdown. Take a look at the Whiplash SimCams race format this evening. Our Admin Box Last Chance Showdown, 20 laps, top 4 transfer. The feature later on tonight, 50 laps, paying $300 to win. Zach, we're just about ready to go. Your big keys to victory in this one.
I mean, you got to keep it clean. You got to stay to the outside, get up against that wall, keep it as quick as you can, straight as you can. As the green flag waves, we got 20 laps to go play.
Admin Box Last Chance Showdown underway here for the Stars and Stripes Classic. 4 wide off of turn 2 for the 3rd position. Duggar forced to left there. Contact off of Bowser Jr.'s 730 ride. They're being invaded all over the place. Kako, meanwhile, leads the opening lap, slice, then does it. They're still 4 wide. They nearly went 5 wide that time off of 2.
Yeah, they're not doing themselves any favors. Meanwhile, contact there for 4th. Boy, oh boy, big move. Somehow Bowser cuts down underneath.
They're still 4 wide. And this isn't going to end well.
Marty.
Oh, they were 5 wide there. Oh boy, how have they not wrecked it? Oh, someone got up in the wall there for a moment. That was Shillifo in the 07. Look at this jam session. It's a mosh pit. They're 5 wide again. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
How are we still green, Marty? What am I watching?
Indeed? That was like 3 cautions waiting to happen there. That was a hornet's nest.
And somehow Duggar and Bowser, they're being physical 3rd and 4th, but they're walking away enough that, I mean, Kiefer, if he doesn't get going, he's in 5th place. He's kind of watching them escape a little bit. He's got to crack the whip. I mean, it's time to go. 15 left to play.
Kiefer had a pretty good starting spot as well originally. However, though, with contact on lap number 18 with Weingart, who got 2 positions, the feature results. So as a result, he finished 14th, so would have been a 4th place starting spot in this last chance showdown. That is an 8th place starting spot. But he's up 3 spots, currently in the 5th position. We'll see what we can do with 7 laps complete. Conkle's still out in front. Rayfield starts to close it a little bit. The gap and a half second. Now Bowser Jr.'s got company. Here comes Kiefer underneath. Final transfer spot here off in turn 2. Sorensen looking low, green light for just a moment, and they touch for 5th, Zach.
That's what I was going to say, Marty. Sorensen might be the man to watch. Give him 8 spots as he moves up to P5. That man is on a mission. Problem is he's got to get 1 more. Even if he gets that 5th position, top 4 are going to go to the show, Marty. 5th place means nothing.
45 car can do off the corner, able to hang on over Kiefer. Number 13 drives it in deep there for Fett. Back and forth they go, slide job city.
Sorensen, he's got it done this time. Now he's got 9 laps to go run down Bowser. Can he storm the castle, baby? He has got to go, and he's got to go now. But he can't get it. Kiefer got him back.
5th spot there with that slide job. Sorensen started back in 13th. Indeed, like the spoiler says, hauling ham off for turn 2, but Kiefer playing defense.
And right now, everybody inside of the top 4, Marty, they started inside of that top 4. It's all about where you started here. They have taken advantage of it, kept it clean, and, man, they've stayed out front here, coming to 6 to go.
Conco still leads, but the gap is down to 1/4 of a second on Rayfield. Duggar 3rd, Bowser Jr. in the 4th position. And now JPJ starts to open up some daylight at 1.2 seconds. PSG, as some announcers would say, when the series would come to Eldora. Here's the race for the lead. Rayfield takes the peek downstairs. Oh, and there it is. There's the caution. Oh, baby, this just got good. Braden Carter spins in turn 1. And man, I was hoping this would go caution free, but it's not over. Here's Braden Carter. Oh, he hooked there. Caught the wall, and a lot like what happened in the feature on Tuesday night, came to a stop. Just to play it safe there.
Oh man, that's gonna sting here for Bowser. Let's be honest here. JBJ, he's gonna wish this thing stayed green, baby. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold off Kiefer now. I mean, he had over a 1 second gap in between himself and Kiefer, and now Marty, it's gonna be really tough. JBJ, hold on tight, baby. And I mean, Marty, right when that caution came out, they were battling for the lead. If you're Conkle, if you're Rayfield, what do you do here? Do you go back? Do you decide, hey, there's 4 to go, I'm gonna stay in line, let's get ourselves in the A main, or do you go right back to war? I mean, a lot of stuff can happen here.
Hold on to your seats, folks. This is about to be a wild 3-4 laps of action. Conkle, Rayfield, Duggar, and Bowser Jr., the 4 transfer cars, single file restarts for the rest of this one. We'll keep an eye on Bowser here. A stack up off for turn number 4 as we come back to green. You can't pass anyone. Kiefer was forced to left. Actually, that was Sorensen. That's a little bit of a gift for Bowser Jr. for right now. Little 3 wide for Brett. Sorensen gets squeezed up to the wall. And hang on, he got a gift though. The caution flag waved. Sorensen, he's got heavy front end damage, but I think he may have retained the spot, but until then, he comes down pit road. We'll see what the caution was for.
Yeah, it was for a car behind him here that brought out the caution, but Marty, he's missing his right front. He had to come down. That's a tough break for Hagan.
I'm trying to see who it was. I don't see a car spun. Let's watch from, oh, yep, right there. Clap violently turned around. Well, we'll take another lap off here. Don't know why that says champion. We've got no champion yet. Whoever's working the graphics is a little bit excited.
I think we got 1 to green here. Could be wrong, but I think we're going back this time by, Marty. Yep, green flag waves.
Bowser Jr. got to try once again. Hold off Damian Kiefer. Trying to look low for an insurance spot on Bryson Duggar. Does he have it off in turn 2? They lead on each other. A little bit of contact. Here comes Kiefer. Looking for the 2-for-1 special. Final lap is underway. Bowser is 3rd. Kiefer is 4th. It looks like Duggar has paid the ultimate sacrifice with 2 laps to go. Correction.
Yeah, it looks like now Kiefer has got himself in the spot here, but we're going to have an all-out fight behind. Gloves come off, white flag waves, 1 to play.
If Bryson Duggar wants it, he's got to go get it. How badly do you want to make a feature to get a chance at $300? We'll have to see. Sends in the deep, he catches Kiefer. Up the hill go both of them, and Jeff Bowser Jr. pays the ultimate price. And they go crazy further back. One car is flipping violently. And you can just feel the heartbreak that Bowser is going through right now. Wow. That was insanity at the end.
Yeah, I don't want to be Andrew Regal or Ted York right now, Marty. That's just that's a tough spot. I don't know how I'd want to score that one. Good luck.
Duggar forces Kiefer into Bowser Jr. and then try to force his way out of it. And who was that? Was that Cody Buck, that one flipping? That's right on board. If you hear any changes, Zach, let us know. Watch Cody's onboard here. This is about to be the wildest ride you've been a part of all week long.
I'm going to run down to the other room here and see if I can't hear anything. I'll be right back.
Oh, my goodness. That's one of the worst flips I've ever seen in a late model, real or virtual. So Zach's confirming everything, but these results are unofficial. We know Conkle, Rayfield, and Kiefer all going to be in the show. But it is questionable for 4th and 5th without question, Duggar or Bowser Jr. You guys be the judge in the chat. And Zach, do we have something?
Yeah, we do. We're going to move the 27 back 2 spots, getting docked. Bowser, he's going to go on up to P4. Welcome to the show,
Wow.
JBJ.
Wow. That was wild. This is why you never want the first caution to come out in the long run, because cautions are going to breed cautions in a last chance showdown. So, but what a start, though, to the night. I don't think, Zach, meanwhile, we haven't even talked about this yet. We'll talk about it before we go to break. How about that start? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
There's been 5 cautions.
No, I mean, that was definitely a class start. That's what the boys wanted. They wish it would have stayed green the whole way, but man, it definitely, we got what we wanted. We got our excitement, definitely got the elbows out. They were used, and hopefully it calms down here for the A main.
Let's go back here as well to the green flag and get a better idea of what happened on this restart. Watch Bowser in the 7. Low here on Duggar. Good racing there. No yawn to 3, puts him up in the wall. So Duggar was trying for the, you moved me, I'll try and move you back or something like that. All is good here, and then I believe we're going to the white flag this time by. And then this is where Duggar knew he was in some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's upset at 7 there, but he just needs to calm down. I mean, really, Bowser didn't do too much to him there, Marty, from what I'm seeing. I thought it was a good move.
Well, there are always going to be 2 sides to a story, and I respect whichever opinion you are on. So we're going to step aside, take a break. When we come back, some highlights from night number 1. If the feature's not great up by then, we'll come back in and talk to some of the drivers you'll see in tonight's feature. Stay with us. The Stars and Stripes Classic on DIRTcar eSports.
It's showtime! 5 laps to go at Attica Raceway Park. Bobby Pierce leads the opening lap in 32. Into turn number 3 on a 2. You wanted the best. You got it. That's a tough one. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the late model. Here's Sheldon to the inside. Slide job.
It's all new and it's the greatest store on dirt. All the world of outlaws and dirt car racing apparel and licensed merchandise under one roof. Visit online today for everything from shirts to hoodies, hats to collectibles. The greatest store on dirt.com.
If dirt was a paycheck, we'd all be leaving here rich tonight. Until that happens, it pays to use Tub-A-Tal's heavy-duty cleaning wipes. At the track, in the garage, or at home, Tub-A-Tal's is tough on dirt, easy on hands, and made in the USA. Tub-A-Tal's, the world's hardest working wipe, available at all major automotive and hardware retail stores.
horsepower, built on dirt. This is the world of outlaws. Charging into I-94 EMR Speedway, June 24th.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Gazoo Racing. We make some seriously fast cars, like this one and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big, happy family of speed demons. Now you're up to speed. You in?
A shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave through a track near you.
Coming to Ransomville Speedway, June 23rd. Hear it, feel it, live it. Race fans, November 4th through the 7th, dirt racing's most celebrated stars will shine in an electrifying spectacle, the World of Outlaws World Finals at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Purchase a ticket package by Monday, August 3rd at alldirtroads.com and get a free pit pass. All dirt roads lead to Charlotte as the World of Outlaws sprint cars, late models, and super dirt car big block modifieds collide.
We are back here on DIRTcar eSports as you get some live looks here at Eldora. Marty and Zach with you. They're still loading up the grid here for the feature. So in just a bit, we're going to give you the highlights from night number 1 from Tuesday. But before we do, want to give a shout out to a couple of great sponsors who make this event possible. Obviously, you saw Admin Box with the Last Chance Showdown sponsor. Apex Graphics giving away a free wrap to the 10th place finisher. Coast to Coast Racing League has got a season membership up for grab. Finish Line Race Design sponsored the Pole Award, which will go to Dylan Yeager this evening. Most laps led bonus will also get a free wrap. Victory Lane all week long is brought to you by our friends at the Northwood Sprint Series, one of the top iRacing leagues on dirt. Same with Regal Promotions Esports. RPES will be giving away a pair of Dirt Late Model Series memberships. The first one to the first non-qualifier award and the first to the Hard Luck Award. If there is a last lap pass of the feature tonight, Right Your Racing will be giving $10 for anyone that gets the last lap hero bonus. Shaggy TV, Zach has been offering up some qualifying bonuses for the fast qualifier and the slower qualifiers on Tuesday and Wednesday night. $7.50 for the fastest qualifier, $5 for the slowest. 618 Engraved and Designing giving away a custom hat to the 6th and 18th place finishers in the feature tonight. Our green flag tonight will be brought to you by our friends at 21 Designs, and of course, our cameras and the race format brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Step aside and give you some highlights. If you missed us at the start of the week, here are your night 1 highlights. They'll come up in just a moment here on DIRTcar eSports. Stay with us.
You already know Dirt Vision is home to the greatest shows on dirt. Now, Dirt Vision offers you more ways to watch dirt racing than anywhere else. In addition to the standard World of Outlaws broadcasts, you can watch these alternate streams. The Dirt Vision dashboard is information overload, bringing you expanded data, lineups, and stats while still seeing the on-track action. Multiview makes you feel like you're in the control room with the producer, giving you the ability to see 4 camera angles at once. Or shift your viewing experience into overdrive with Dirt Zone, which takes you from track to track, providing whip-around coverage of each live Dirt Vision race in a multi-screen format. That's 4 ways to watch live coverage of World of Outlaws sprints and late models: Dirt Vision Dashboard, Multiview, Dirt Zone, or the standard stream. Dirt Vision is home to the greatest shows on dirt.
And real quick. We're back here on DIRTcar eSports. Just a heads up for those that are going to be running in the championship feature in just a couple moments. Your session is live and up for practice. In the meantime, we will step aside. Night 1 highlights from Tuesday night Stars and Stripes Classic. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? It's showtime at Eldora.
3 wide through 1 and 2. Are you kidding me? Let's go get it.
3 by 3 to turn number 1 and back. 4 wide for just a moment. The beauty of Eldora showing its strengths as Jaeger leads the opening lap.
Look at Tolleson working the inside. He is finding it down there in that 327. All the way against the inside wall. I didn't know that was going to be there.
Marco working behind him. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of drivers test the bottom. You see it's still slick, but there is a little bit of moisture at the bottom for right now. But to get the exit he wanted, allows Majulis to hang on to the 4th position at the moment. 3 wide again for position. It's Tolleson talking about, oh, almost got caught up from Carter. And Carter strikes the wall up on 2 wheels. And around goes a couple of drivers. No, Trevor Frank. Or who was that? That was Stephen Hart, in fact, and I believe in the 11.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, Newman tried to slide up the hill. 3 wide for second while Jaeger holds serve. Majulis upstairs or maybe downstairs, whatever it is. Majulis in second. Tolleson trying to hang on to third. Here comes Hunter Rich working the bottom. Little slide job for the bottom step of the podium. Rich moves up to third for a split second. Tolleson able to counter it back. It's a smorgasbord into turn 3, Zach. This is the peloton pack. Nugent trying to make a run here for the 7th spot on Cardwell. Maybe even 6 on Enterkin possibly. Wild race after track. Oh, trouble. Stephen Hart. Oh, 1 car upside down. That's Jackson. The 91 as we're halfway. Yellow lights come on. The green flag as we're just past the halfway mark. Jaeger able to hold serve. Rich dominate off for turn 2. Oh, trouble with the back though. Around goes the 45. That's Hagen Sorensen. No caution. We stay green. Watching some racing inside the top 5 and out the yellow flag. Race is on for 4th. Here comes Cardwell with that 70. Big slider here in a turn 1 and 2. Cardwell in the 4th for now. They stay side by side.
Yeah, Hunter ain't going to give it up. He's going to send it back in, but man, oh man, that 70, he is quick. He ain't messing around. He's going to send it into 1 and 2. One more time. Slide job. 33 going to cut back underneath, and now we got another dancing partner here. 31 going to get involved in this thing. Landon Newman.
Hello, Newman. Trying to get into this party here for the 4th position. And same with Jesse Enterkin, the 002, and Newman nearly got the back of Hunter Rich. They stay side by side for the position.
He gets around 1, and Chance Carr and Stephen Rayfield. We're racing for the bottom transfer spot. Here we go.
Carr got
bring the 27 into it. We're 3 wide for it.
Oh, Cockle, those slabs in the wall for just a moment. He crosses over. Chance Carr at 10. With a little elbow there. Here's another run for Cockle. He gets split though by both Rayfield and Carr for 10. It's the top 3 Majulis CA Speed Shop cars. Dylan Jaeger, Blake Majulis, Hayden Tolleson. They've been class of the field without question. Majulis drives into deep here on Dylan Jaeger. Who's going to start on pole tomorrow night or Thursday night? It's Dylan Jaeger. Now we watch the race for the final spot in. Chance Carr gets in the show over Stephen Rayfield and Ronald Cockle.
Raw horsepower, built on dirt. This is the world of outlaws.
The greatest show on dirt.
Charging into Huset Speedway, June 17th through the 20th. Race fans, November 4th through the 7th, dirt racing's most celebrated stars will shine in an electrifying spectacle, the World of Outlaws World Finals at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Purchase a ticket package by Monday, August 3rd at alldirtroads.com and get a free pit pass. All dirt roads lead to Charlotte as the World of Outlaws sprint cars, late models, and super dirt car big block modifieds collide.
and it's the greatest store on dirt. All the world of outlaws and dirt car racing apparel and licensed merchandise under one roof. Visit online today for everything from shirts to hoodies, hats to collectibles. The greatest store on DIRTcar.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Racing. We make some seriously fast cars, like this one and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big, happy family of speed demons. Now you're up to speed. You in?
If dirt was a paycheck, we'd all be leaving here rich tonight. Until that happens, it pays to use Tubba heavy-duty cleaning wipes. At the track, in the garage, or at home, Tubba is tough on dirt, easy on hands, and made in the USA. Tubba the world's hardest working wipe, available at all major automotive and hardware retail stores.
Opening lap in 32. Turn number 3 on a 2. You wanted the best. You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the late model. Here's Sheldon to the inside. Slide job.
Welcome back to DIRTcar eSports as we are moments away from the Stars and Stripes Classic. Marty Sakala with you alongside Zach Channels as the field of 24 getting set to warm up here this evening. We'll take a look at the times here as they stand, as current quickest is Hayden Tolleson in the 3:27, 14:743. Dylan Yeager currently second quick, he's 4 thousandths off. Desmond Busby third, 14:76. Bubba Rolling 7th at a 14:79, and Chance Carr is 5th at a 14:80. First thing I think that stands out to me, Zach, as we get set to go racing here in just a couple minutes, has to be the spots that Majula CA Speed Shop has taken up. They own 5 of the top 6 spots coming into tonight.
Well, I mean, that's something, you know, in the iRacing world, they've worked hard for it, man. Matt Jules Speed Shop, they've earned that. They go out and run, whether it's a Monday, a Saturday, it doesn't matter. They go out there and they put in the work, they put in the hours, and those things are fast. And I mean, it may only be a fixed setup, but everybody's out there on the same setup. It's all equal, and they can go out there and they can use it to the best. And it makes it that much more impressive that this is a fixed setup race, that everybody's on that same platform.
To those watching, by the way, on the DIRTcar Racing YouTube channel, thanks for joining us. Let us tell your friends and family of the drivers that the championship feature about to begin in just a little bit. And let us know who you're rooting for in the chat. Great to see some good faces checking in. Zach, you and I, our buddy Isaac's actually, who's running DIRTcar eSports with us in the past, I believe. He's actually watching from his big screen, so nothing like having it on the big TV at home. So let's see who else is checking in here.
No, yeah, there he goes. He actually just sent us the message right as you said that. There, yeah. He's tucked in on the couch under a blanket, got us on the big screen. There we go, Isaac. That's a good view, brother.
A lot of the people that were checking in were coming from the B main. Let's know who you're rooting for in the feature this evening. There's just a bunch of the names you see that will be taking the green in just a little bit.
And this is going to be one of those interesting ones, man. You know, do you go early? Do you go try and get the track position, go get up front, or do you kind of lay in the weeds and wait till about that halfway point and maybe let some guys get in front of you? I mean, this is one where it's going to be neat, Marty. We'll see a couple guys play it a couple different ways, and I don't know which way's right. I really don't. I mean, there's a reason I'm up here with you tonight.
Well, you know, we talked with, I believe it was last night. I believe it was either Waddell or Johnson that brought this up. But you don't have to save any tires or anything. You could just go immediately for the drop of the green flag, compared to how you would if you were in, say, a super late.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. I mean, I love that optimism, but I'd still think I'd want to save a little bit, probably till about lap 15, maybe 20. I don't know. Anxious to see. I do like, is that Nathan Waddell who pulled that thing into victory lane here early? It is. I like that thing for the 5. Oh, now somebody's going to go up there and join him.
Beef.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. A little pushing, shoving in victory lane. I like what I see here.
This is what happens when you give drivers 15 minutes of wait time here, 3 minutes of wait time. They get bored and eventually do this. Alrighty, we are just about set to go here for the Stars and Stripes Classic. It's been an awesome week of DIRTcar eSports. Let's end it out with a bang, shall we? Time to take a look at tonight's starting lineup. On the pole, Dylan Yeager in the 48 to the outside, Desmond Busby in the 82. Row 2, Blake Majulis in the 127 to the outside, Clayton Johnson in the 225. Row 3, Hayden Tomlinson in the 327 with Nathan Waddell on the outside in the 5. Row 4, Davin Cardwell in the 70 and Bubba Rowland in the 515. Rounding out your top 10, it is Hunter Rich in the 33 and Tanner Thomas in the 01. The 6th row this evening gives us Landon Newman in the 31. Next to him, Cody Darnell in the 25. Row number 7, it's Jesse Entrikin in the 025 to the outside. It is the driver of the 1, that's Turner Nichols. Row 8, Evan Nugent in the 125. Next to him, it's Mason Orndorff in the 17. Row 9, Blayton Beatty. He is in the 527 to the outside. It's the 2 of Jeffrey Hyatt. Row 10, Chance Carr in the 02 and Chase Coven in the 04. Then the drivers that made it out of the last chance showdown. Ronald Conkle in the 027, Stephen Rayfield in the 500, Damian Kiefer in the 13, and Jeff Bowser Jr. in the 730. You see a 25th place starter on the screen. That's Jason Smith. He was an alternate in case someone couldn't make it this evening. But we've got the entire field of 24 with us ready to go. I will be going green in just a moment for 50 tours of the Eldora Speedway. Well, Zach, who do you think's gonna win it?
Oh man, I picked him last night. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll pick him again. I do. I think it's gonna be that 82. Give me Busby. Desmond's gonna be the guy. He's gonna get it done.
Well, we are ready to go. They have given the signal for a sight for sore eyes. Eldora Speedway, these are the Pro late models. 4 wide before they start to slip and slide. The greatest esports drivers on iRacing. This is DIRTcar eSports. This is the Stars and Stripes Classic. Yeah, baby. Field forms down in a double file formation, and in just a moment, we'll receive the 21 Designs green flag. Lights are off the iRacing pace truck this time. 1 lap until we take the green flag.
Uh-oh, tough break for Turner here, Marty. He lost his connection right when we started to do all that stuff.
Oh, no.
Packet loss. That is a tough break for Turner.
That's a rough development early in this one. So it's 24 cages of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners that are set to do battle for 30 laps. Pace truck makes the left-hand turn to pit road as we say, where else would you rather be than right here? Right now, it's the Stars and Stripes Classic. It's time to get it on. Dylan Yeager leads the opening lap here at Eldora, followed by Blake Majulis, Desmond Busby, Hayden Tolis, and Clayton Johnson. That's the top 5. They're all 2 by 2 off the turn. Majulis has Busby and Tolleson cleared as they race for the bottom step of the podium, Zach.
Yeah, Tolleson getting that bottom to work. He's already up 2 spots, inching himself to that bottom step of the podium here, but that 82 not giving up. Busby trying to roll that top, just can't get it to work as of yet.
Johnson looking low. He was very good on the low side last night in the 30-lap feature. Julius feeling some pressure though for second at the same time. Busby and Tolleson stay side by side here through 3 and 4. There's a big set from Hunter Waddell here, and the track is definitely a little bit different compared to how it was in the first 2 nights. Everyone was stuck up on the high side, but this time it's the middle and low speed that are starting to take shape.
Yeah, guys working that middle, man, and you're seeing a few work that bottom, but right now we're seeing that middle and we're seeing the leader, Dylan Yeager, slowly working up to that outside. I think we're going to be top shelf here in about 5 or 6 laps.
Of course, this track hasn't been as used up as it's been in the first 2 nights, because the first 2 nights was all one single session. 2 separate sessions. The practice session was basically just a fresh track for the drivers to have. And already you're 4 wide once again here through 3 and 4. That was for 3rd position. Tolleson, Johnson, Busby, and Waddell. Leaders approaching lap traffic in just a moment. I believe that's the one of Newcold, who was a couple of laps down in the A's. Right up over Dylan Yeager there for just a moment. Blake Majulis, quickest car on track last lap of 15:28. Tries to close in on Yeager's top spot, but it's Yeager now on top of the 15:25.
Yeah, Yeager leads the way. It's going to be interesting to see what Turner does here, as we're already a fifth of the way through this thing. Laps going off pretty quick here, and Dylan Yeager's got a pretty big lead over Matt Julius. If this thing stays green, the rest of the field could be in some trouble here, Marty.
But a single file up on the high side. Now everyone's trying to rip the lip. A fifth of the way through the start to strike classic. Yeager leading by a half second on Majulis. Let's try and get some side-by-side action here. Find our way mid-pack if we will. This is Tanner Thomas and Chance Carr for 15th. Thomas had a very fast car last night. However, though, they get the starting spot he wanted. A 5th place finish when he had to start 10, and he is dropping down the leaderboard, down 6 spots at the top of this one. A surprising start here for Thomas.
Yeah, down to 16th. Definitely not where he wants to be. But the good thing is, Marty, we're only on lap 13. Got a bunch of time for that to change. He's just got to reprogram, reroute that thing, and he's got plenty of laps to get that thing back up towards the front.
Bubba rolling with a nice slide job by Davin Cardwell. Cardwell a little shot in the shorts there. For the 7th position, slides it back. Slide job City starting up here once again at the biggie. Behind them, it's Newman, it's Rich. Oh my goodness, Newman trying to slide 3 of them. That was a bonsai slider there. Cardwell able to counter it back, but that was a great move from Newman. He may lose 3 spots at the same time. Newman trying to hang on to a top 10 spot. Here comes Evan Nugent in the 125.
Yeah, Landon going to send it in here one more time into 3 and 4, man. He's making that work, but he may have to give up on it. Davin Cardwell going to send it back here in 1 and 2.
Newman underneath trying to take back position number 8. Drives in there, just about flips the one. Oh, limit of contact from Cardwell. Towards him there. Here comes Rich in the 33 trying to take advantage of this. 3 wide for 8 off return 2, and Cardwell, then Newman, then Rich. Nugent and Darnell racing for the 11th position on the racetrack. He stays side by side. Oh boy! Nugent almost got torn up the wall. Forced the left Orndorff to take advantage. First caution flag flies on lap number 18 as we've got Davian Kiefer around and may have to tow that thing. Heavy damage. Number 13. First caution, lap 18. Let's see what happened here to Kiefer.
He just looked like he ran into the back of Stephen Rayfield and just kind of got stuck up in the wall here, Marty.
Solo car accident there, and a beautiful camera shot courtesy of Whiplash SimCam. There's the off over Kiefer. got tied up there in that situation.
Now you got to worry about Dylan here. How hard was he driving that? I mean, he had a big old lead, Marty. If he was driving that thing hard, I mean, that's going to be tough. I don't know if I like what the 48's got here. I mean, if he was taking it easy, you know, then it's okay. But if he was cracking the whip on that horse, he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, could Majulis have saved his stuff during that long run is the question. So set for the restart here as the field makes their way down the back chute. Yeager and Majulis, row 1. Tolleson and Johnson, row 2. Busby and Waddell, row 3. Rolling Cardwell, row 4. Rich and Newman round out your top 10 at the moment. All of the Pro World Championship I-rated drivers are all in the top 10. We're back to green with 18 laps complete. Yeager able to hold serve right in front of the see there. Tolleson the 327 trying to make some moves as they all fan out. 5 wide once again in turn 4. 3 wide further back on them, but it's 5 wide up near the front here, Zach. This is some good stuff again. There it is.
Yeah, but oh man, Busby trying to work that bottom. Now he's trying to pinch up here, work up in front of the 70 machine. He does. That's able to give him P6. But right now it seems like, Marty, you want to get to that top shelf. They're going to fight, scratch, and claw to get to that outside.
But Julius had some company for a second. That's Clayton Johnson behind him. The 225. Let's see if Johnson's able to make some moves. It's 4 cars under a blanket for 2 podium spots. Olsen now looks to see if he can find his nose underneath, but cannot. And now everybody's trying to rip the lip here. And the down low. Here's the run for Waddell. Does he have a lane to slot into here? Nice slider in front of Johnson. The 225 able to counter it back. The race for third is on here, Zach.
Yeah, Clayton going to slide up here in 3 and 4. Nathan not giving up yet. Going to take a peek down, but he couldn't do it. If he would have went down too low, Hayden would have went up and filled the gap there into 1 and 2. Now Hayden, though, he's taking a peek. What's he going to do? Slide job into 3.
Bottom step of the podium up for grabs. Waddell's got 30. Clacked the wall, though. Johnson wants to slide him back here, which he does. Olsen trying to make this a triple. Start back to the 3rd position. But no, keep your eye out, though, at the same time. Davin Cardwell starting to join the fray as well. Another slider there for the 225. Here comes Tolleson in the turn 1. A slider from him for the 3rd spot. This is getting good as we're halfway home. 25 up, 25 down to the Big E.
Textbook there by Waddell. Look at that move there by Clayton. He gets 2. Oh boy, Hayden Tolleson, he comes out the winner though. Slide job, he gets them both. Now Waddell looking back underneath down the backstretch.
Stephen Rayfield, Cody Darno off the pace. The caution flag waves for the 2nd time. Lap 28. Dylan Yeager had what looked to be maybe a 1.5 second advantage. And what caused all this? Oh, you got turned with Thomas there, and someone's trying to avoid a couple more drivers with damage. Darnell got hit from behind. I wasn't too sure if he moved. Let's look at another angle there. Oh, that was Kiefer in the 13 that got him. Heavily, I might add. On board with Rayfield. And on board Darnell. He's had nowhere to go, one bet. He was just a passenger. So field cycling through on this restart, just over 20 laps to go. Yeager, Majulis, Waddell, Tolleson, Johnson. That's the top 5. Back to the green. Yeager able to hold serve over Majulis. A run possibly from Johnson here for the 3rd position. Oh, look out, Waddell got squeezed up in the wall. Stacking them up. Hang on, everybody. Oh, Johnson hard up in the wall. He's got a damaged race car. And you know Johnson won't be too happy out of that one. And look at the damage of the 225. The right front of Hoosier is gone. Another look at what happened here, Zach.
Yeah. Waddell didn't want the mail he got, so he returned it to the sender, and I think it was a little more than he got sent to him. That's for sure. And Waddell can confirm he's going to get a penalty from that. So that's going to wipe out 2 in the top 5, Marty.
So rough riding from Waddell sends him tail. And why is Bubba Rowland here stopped at the same time? I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe he's trying to follow him here into the pits. Yep, that is the case. Tough break for Rowland, a driver who led laps in his heat race last night, in his feature last night. I like this message that just popped up. Waddell just killed that man. Again, so glad you could join us here for DIRTcar eSports. Marty Sakala, Zach Chapman with you here for the Stars and Stripes Classic. Hope you're enjoying as well, by the way, the start to your racing season, your dirt track season at a dirt track near you. To find your local dirt track, DIRTcar.com is the place to go. So a single file restart. Under 20 laps to go. Yeager brings the field back to the green. Check that, just over 20 to go. Take the risk and take it to the bottom. Busby looking here in the 5th position. Going to do anything. Here comes Newman in that 31. 5th spot at the same time. But the track, right now, there's just about one move, but let's pick the slider line first. Hardwell tested out, same with Landon Newman, but it may have affected the 31 for a moment. Busby's not about 2 minutes to the exact. Decides not to. Bomason, meanwhile, was looking for 2nd.
Yeah, Marty, you know, I mean, it's a half-mile racetrack. I mean, a little more time than normal. But we only got 9 more miles to go. I mean, 18 laps to play. That is not a lot of time here at the Big E. If you want something done, you got to go quick. If Hayden wants to win this thing, he's got to go now.
Dylan Yeager's been the class of the field. Without question, he's led every lap in the Stars and Stripes Classic. Here goes Tolleson further back, slide job for 2nd. As the Majulis CA Speed Shop teammates say it's time to go to work.
Oh, this is a move. Blake almost got there. Man, oh man.
That was a Hail Mary sign that you typically see on the final lap. Keep that in mind in case Majulis gets up to Dylan Yeager there. At the end, he almost tried it once again, but he catches the wall. Will he get 2nd of the line? That he will. Majulis the 2nd for now, but Tolleson slides him. Slide job City once again at Eldora.
And you got to think, these guys running this hard, man, they're Dylan's best friend right now. Dylan says, keep doing this, guys. 14 more to go. 7 miles left to play here at the Big E.
This was your top 3, by the way, in night 1. They're all trying to bounce the feet. Oh my goodness, Majulis. The distance he gets on the slide jobs in the turn 3, absolutely incredible. But it's not enough, though, at the same time.
Hayden's got him this time. He's got it locked down through 3 and 4. Now he's got his sights set. He's got 6 miles to go. Run down Dylan Yeager. Can he do it?
See what Tolleson can do. He's up 3 spots after starting fifth. Biggest mover of this race, Jeff Bowser Jr. He's up 11 spots in 13th. The second biggest, Lincoln Beatty, up 18th to 9th, and same up 8 for Chance Carter and Chase Colvin. This time by for Dylan Yeager. He has got 9 laps to go.
And he don't want to hear this, Marty, but Tolleson's coming, and he is coming in a hurry. Man, oh man, he's right on the deck lid. We're going to see a move here, Marty.
Look at the last 2 laps, especially last lap. Tollesson cut down a 10th and a half. Yeager's got company. Tolleson riding underneath the spoiler. Here goes Tolleson. Slide job for the lead. Can't get it there. Yeager covers it back. He'll throw a slider of his own here through 3 and 4 with 9 laps to go. Yeager leading the line. How does Tolleson set this up here through 1 and 2? He tries to go with a slider on his teammate. Move Tolleson back out to the front. Yeager with the counter once again.
Now Hayden's just got to get him to the point where he wants him. Does he want to throw the slider in 1 and 2? No, that's what I was getting at, Hayden. Hayden's a smart man. Turn this around. Throw the slider into 3 and 4. Bingo! Slide job, Hayden Wilson.
Oh, too much of a slider.
Touches the wall.
Catches the wall. I don't know who on the line. I think it was Yeager, though. And a 48 with a slide drop back. Dylan Yeager, Hayden Tolleson, battling for the win. They'll see 5 fingers in the air for the flag stand. 5 laps to go in the Stars and Stripes Classic. Was that
Hayden led that one, though, Marty. He led that one, and he's going to lead the rest of them, I think. He's got a hot rod, baby. Slide jump into 3 and 4.
Tolleson, though, up in the wall once again. Yeager trying to fight back. Tolleson leading with 4 laps to go. Yeager with another slider there through 1 and 2.
You want to throw that slide job, though, into 3 and 4. Look at Yeager thinking about it, too. He works back down to the bottom. He can't cut underneath the toll man, though. 3 laps to play in the Eldora clay.
Tolleson was able to cover the top there. A pair of iRacing Pro teammates going at him, and a caution flag waves with 3 laps to go. Hold the phone. Jeff Belzer Jr. has crashed. That is not what Dylan Yeager wanted one bit. Look, he got squeezed up in a 3-wide situation. There's contact on the 94. I think that was Coven or the 04. And just went around there off of contact from, that was Conkle on the 27.
Yeah, you can see that right front tire broke on Bowser's car. It didn't want to rotate going into 3 and 4. He did not want to bring that caution out. Wanted it to stay green. That is a tough break for JBJ. He was having a really good run, Marty. I believe he was up the most spots in the race, had that hard charger. That's a tough break.
So Hayden Tolleson, for the first time tonight, will bring the field back to green with 3 laps to go. And you know, Tolleson, we always say it in these dirt races, Zach, Tolleson's got a freebie lap here because of how much of a gap you can get over the driver behind. Now, what's it going to take for Yeager to try and fight back?
I mean, Marty, you're not going to want me to say this probably, but it's almost going to take a mistake out of that 327. I think Yeager kind of burned up his stuff too early. You kind of heard me call him out on that. He had gotten out to such a big lead early on, and I was worried about him here these final 10 laps, and we've seen Hayden kind of turn it on. He needs a mistake out of this 327. He's not going to be able to do it himself.
Tolleson yet to race in the DIRTcar eSports portion in 2026. Looking for his first win of the year in DIRTcar eSports. As we're back to green. Finished 6th in the late model portion of the standings last season. It's a green-white checker. Here goes Dylan Yeager, though. Slide job for the race lead. Oh, did Tolleson catch the wall? I think he did. Side by side. 1 lap to go. Yeager leads that time. Who leads in the checkers? Tolleson with a slide job. Yeager tries to counter it back. $300 to win on the line. Here goes Dylan Yeager. He drives to the deep. He throws the slider, but Dylan slides it. A last lap pass for Dylan Yeager. Yeager wins. Yeager wins. Yeager wins. Oh, baby!
Marty, I mean, Hayden did what I said he didn't want to do. He stepped on it. He got in the wall through 1 and 2, and boy, oh boy, Dylan Yeager, man, he was right there to pounce. The devil gets it done, baby.
Wow! The flames go up. But more importantly, it's a Majula CA 1-2-3 finish. Let's take you through that entire restart and see what made the difference. So here we go. This is with 2 laps to go. First off, you saw Tollefson. Tollefson caught the wall there in 3 and 4 pretty good. But it wasn't over just yet. 1 lap to go. So Tollefson throws it in there. He's got the lead for now. Yeager able to counter it off for turn 2. Who was out driving the other? Tollefson. Oh, he just caught the wall really good there in 3 and 4. Not only does he loses out on that one, almost lost out on second there to Majulis. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results here from tonight. Yeager the winner by 0.3 of a second over Hayden Tollefson. Blake Majulis third, Landon Newman fourth, Davin Cardwell fifth, Hunter Rich sixth, Desmond Busby seventh, Chance Carr in eighth, Clayton Beatty ninth, and Mason Orndorff in 10th. Carr, the biggest mover, up 11 spots from 19th to 8th. 11th to Nathan Waddell, Chase Coven in 12th, Tanner Thomas 13th, Evan Nugent 14th, Bubba Rowling 15th, Ronald Conkle 16th, Jeffrey Hyatt 17th, Jeff Bowser Jr. 18th, Cody Darnell 19th, and Turner Nucles 20th. Rest of the field here out of the race, Stephen Rayfield, Clayton Johnson, Damian Kiefer, and Jesse Enterkin. But we are ready to go. And oh yeah, by the way, for the full list of the post-race contingencies and awards, check out the post-race recap. I believe it'll be up tomorrow morning on DIRTcar.com/esports.
Now, Marty, I'm fresh off a stroke, so, you know, my memory kind of sucks. But, brother, how do these get better every time? This was unbelievable, man. This was so much fun. I mean, 3 teammates. Do you know, I mean, obviously, you know, we're yapping a little bit. But, man, they had to have so much fun. I know it stings a little bit for P2, but, man, that had to be a blast for those guys.
Let's bring in the $300 winner, Dylan Yeager. How does that one feel, especially in an incredible fun race at the same time against your teammates?
It was good, man. We've been close in all these dirt car races with the modifieds and stuff. Feels good to finally get one here in the late models. I wouldn't have thought that it would have happened at Eldora. You know, this is probably my least favorite track, but hey, we'll take it any way we get it, and definitely feels good.
Take us through that. First off, what were you thinking going into that final restart, this time trailing to Tollefson?
I actually had it planned out completely in my head before we even took the green for the restart. I was like, if I can just get close enough to him that I can slide him in 3 and 4 coming to the white, I thought that I might have had a chance, just because I saw how strong the slider line was when we were racing earlier, you know, before that yellow came out, because every time he would slide me in 3 and 4, he would gap me. So I was like, if I can just get close to him and slide him and then initiate that slider battle, that I think I might have a chance to get him at the line maybe on the last lap. And turned out that it worked out good for me. I really didn't expect it to work out, because usually when you plan stuff in your head like that, it never works. But I guess we got lucky today.
Who do you want to give shout outs to on this win?
Yeah, just got to thank everyone at Majula C Speed Shop, CFM eSports, you know, everyone that was in Discord with me there, Blake, Hayden, Mike Augustine, Matt Selby, all them guys. It's a great group of guys we have. You know, we've been doing this for a long time, and it's always a good time when we get to come out and race in these big events. Got to thank DIRTcar for putting these races on, giving us a place to race. You know, there's not a lot of places nowadays in the iRacing world where you can go out and run for money like this. So I appreciate them putting it up and putting up with our driver BS. Gotta thank you guys for the broadcast and everyone at Race Control. You know, Andrew and Dean. I don't know if Dean's been doing the Race Control or not, but gotta thank them guys. And yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Well, Dylan, we will let you go. Congratulations on the win. Enjoy it, and have a great summer, man. Enjoy the iRacing or enjoy the races at your local dirt track as well. And we'll talk soon. All right.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, Dylan Yeager, your winner of the Stars and Stripes Classic, celebrating in Northwood Sprint Series, Victory Lane. The driver that came oh so close in second, Hayden, he is with Zach.
Hayden, brother, it's never fun to talk to me in a situation like this, but at the end of the day, 1, 2, 3 with the boys in a money race, it's gotta take some sting out of it. How are we feeling on the P2, brother?
We're feeling good. Obviously, there we I think I started fifth. Yeah, I started fifth, and just kind of rode around there and got up to third, and then got a caution and fell back to fifth, I think, and then batted my way back up to fourth, and then got a third behind Blake and Dylan there, and caught Blake on the restart there, and then we started sliding each other, and then I finally cleared him, and then I tracked Dylan down pretty quick there, and started sliding him, and then I cleared him, and I got a caution with 2 to go, and I just got a little tight in 3 coming to the white, and that's what won the race really.
Yeah, I mean, you get in the wall a little bit going down the backstretch, and then really get into it in 3. And I mean, it wasn't over yet at that point. You threw the move down into 1 and 2, and then going down the backstretch, your final lap, you clip it again, and then at that point, it's all about preservation. Did you think you were going to lose P2 at that point to your teammate there, or were you pretty sure you were going to be able to hold on to second?
Be honest with you, to be honest with you, I kind of forgot Blake was in third. I was so focused on Dylan and with the whole slider battle, and I knew it wasn't over whenever he threw the slider, but I just knew if I could throw the good slider and hit it right, that I might have a shot. And I felt like I threw the slider good. I just got a little tight in 3, come to a checker, and that really killed it. And yeah, man, we'll take a second though. If I want to lose to somebody, I like to lose to Dylan. He's a pretty good dude, and he's helped me a lot. And congrats him on the win. And yeah, man, I'll take it.
I'll tell you what, Hayden, you showed a lot of class out here, but not many guys, under this situation. You steal the lead with about 10 to go. You lead those final couple, and then, that green-white checkered, you lose this thing in heartbreaking fashion. But still, 1, 2, 3 for the boys. That's something to hang your hat on, man. Congratulations on the P2. Who you want to thank on a good run, Hayden?
Yeah, man. You all for broadcasting this, DIRTcar for putting this on. I wasn't really planning on doing nothing this week, and I see never racing, so I figured I'd sign up and run it, and I'm glad I did. And I just gotta thank all my sponsors from Josie's Speed Shop, Spartan Transportation, Chief Hemi Sports, Toss and Repair, Toss and Repair, they were on some chassis, High Performance Sieg, Sweet Victory Apparel, Shot4u22.com, and all I got Chief Hemi Sports for all the help that they give me, and yeah, I'll take it.
Hell of a job, Hayden. Congratulations on the P2, and like I say, more importantly, 1, 2, 3 for the boys. Good job, brother.
Yep, thank you.
So a second place finish tonight for Hayden Tollerson. And now we go to the bottom step of the podium. Blake Majulis, third place finish. A great run for you, but more importantly, your team all on the podium, and I'm sure you're happy about that tonight.
Oh, you bet, man. You guessed it right. Taking the top 3 means more to me than anything. So I'm just happy for those guys in first and second, and have a good showing out here as a group.
How was the car? I got to ask you. I noticed this really well. How was this car on the slide jobs going to the 3 and 4? It looked like you could pick up more distance than anyone else out there.
Yeah, I wish I went to that slider in 3 and 4 a little different, or a little earlier. I mean, that last lap there when I was sliding, I had a lot of grip down on the entering on the bottom, but unfortunately there wasn't anything on the bottom on exit, so you kind of just slid into the slick. But I think it was pretty good at the end if you could slide all the way up. I definitely found that on the last lap. It felt really good, but just too late. So
Well, man, who do you want to give shout outs to on this run?
yeah, I appreciate it very much. You two for everything you do and taking your time out for this. DIRTcar eSports and everyone that put this on. We don't get much opportunity like this anymore, so I appreciate everything that they did for us this week. Majula C Speed Shop, CFM Esports, um, LTX Home Builders, Snap On Tools, Cruise Pentagon Racing. Everybody that watched tonight, I greatly appreciate it.
All right, well, we'll let you go, Blake. Heck of a job all week by you and your team. All the best. Enjoy the summer at a dirt track, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
All right, and so Blake Majulis round out the podium, but his team with the win, and Dylan Yeager picking up the victory and $300 richer in the Stars and Stripes Classic. Zach will bring the cameras back on here. Final thoughts as we sign off on an awesome week.
Man, I can't believe they did this fast, man. I told my wife to strap in, hang out. We're going to be doing this till 10:15, 10:30. Unbelievable the show these guys put on. I mean, nonstop action, and we're done by 9:30. Unbelievable, guys. Pat yourself on the back. You did an amazing job. I cannot wait, Marty, until we're back for next time.
We can go get a beer and celebrate this amazing week of racing. So, but that'll do it. Enjoy the races at a dirt track near you this season, and we hope to talk to you soon for another edition of DIRTcar eSports. On behalf of everyone here at DIRTcar and the World Racing Group, Zach Chapman, my broadcast partner here all week long, Marty Sakala saying so long. Congratulations to Dylan Yeager. He's your champion in the Stars and Stripes Classic. That one worthy of America 1776. So long, everyone.